Free for all.
Boo.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I forgot I had my damn auto mount on.
You got a what?
Auto mount.
Mm.
Nah, I freaking hate free for all. Damn it.
I love that shit. Oh, you just escaped, you bitch.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so I see that we sit in corners.
You had a gay looking gun, too. Motherfucker. Where
Damn
were you
you,
going?
Jay.
Looked
That's
like you were
okay.
catching a train.
I was trying to get, trying to catch that train to Camper Town. You know.
Ooh, I blew that guy's head off.
Oh, damn, somebody didn't like that. Somebody didn't like that finishing move. It's okay. It's okay. I find you. Oh, damn it, you little camping bitch. Get out that damn Kona.
Holy shit. Damn.
Oh, I say we all crouch around here. Make
Yeah,
yourself
crouch. I'm gonna
small.
find your ass.
Gotta be small, man. Don't stand up tall. Be small. Don't matter how I do it. I suck ass. Oh, shit. Oh, no. We all gonna break out snipey boys. Okay.
Oh, darn it. People get so upset when they fucking get shot.
Get upset on that shit, biatch. Take that quick scope, motherfucker. Come on, penis. Damn. Took you long enough. Had to get point blank range on me with a freaking sniper to even get the kill. Nope.
Somebody was aiming at me. I don't know who the fuck it was.
With a pistol. With a goddamn pistol.
Damn. I had 2 people on me.
I just 3-round bursted you with an M4. Get the hell out of here. Okay. Let me see. About a rifle.
Somebody's gonna blow up. Watch.
Oh, you dick. You dick. You. You. You.
That's funny
Somebody's
that I
shooting
said
a
it, it was
whole
you.
lot of shots at me and missing. Who the hell missing?
They're probably shooting with one hand and holding a Bud Light in the other.
Yeah, damn fairies. You're right. Goddamn queer beers. I've heard of Care Bears, but queer beers. I don't support that shit. That's for them damn Democrats. Them demi pussies.
Damn, it's gonna be 2 o'clock already.
I hate free for all. I hate this damn map, dude. If it wasn't on this map, it'd be freaking totally different.
I actually like this map.
I hate this damn place. Of course. I was the last kill. You're welcome. Put me out of my goddamn misery. I hate this freaking place. This dude, Rocco Snipes. Bitch, can you do anything other than... Yo.
Obviously
Damn
not.
it. Hold on.
Obviously he's.
Hold on. Damn it. Come on, controller. Cooperate.
I think he was talking a lot of shit.
Hold on. God damn it.
He took off.
I don't care. I can still reach out. I got my ways.
I can't believe I gotta fucking carry this piece of paper with me anytime I drive. This is my interim driver license.
That
This
little
it looks like a
purple
loose leaf
pink
paper.
ass. Yeah, the pink ass piece of paper.
Nah, it's white actually. It's white. It's got a receipt stapled to the back of it. You better hurry up and send my fucking license. I want the real shit.
Don't you feel like such a minor?
Yeah, I do.
Yo,
Yeah,
you
that's
remember that
bullshit.
bullshit when you
Yeah,
first
man.
got your permit and shit?
Yeah, it was like it was printed like on a cardboard card or something.
Yeah.
I had to fold that shit up like 5 times so I could put it in my wallet.
Oh goddamn scroll of bullshit that didn't matter,
Yeah,
and it's all
yeah,
stapled and folded.
yeah. By the time I got my license, that shit was all worn out. The corners were fucking ripped.
Yeah, and the whole time you're thinking, dude, all you need is the freaking VIN number, my social security number, and date of birth. That's all you need.
Uh,
Yeah, I know the pain, dude. I do. I carried that
it's like
whole.
it's like I'm carrying a
It's
letter, like I'm carrying a hall
yeah.
pass or some shit.
No, it's not even a hall pass, bro. It's more like bookend papers. I know you know what them bitches are like. That's a whole freaking file. Bookend papers, dude. That's what that shit was.
Mm-hmm.
You know that, and all it was your charge. All to us criminals. I know you've never been on this side, but us criminals, it's okay. Bookend papers. It's our mugshot, social security number, your birth, whatever bullshit y'all tried to get us with, which you know somehow freaking sticks. I don't know how, but it's
Mm-hmm.
bullshit that don't amount to a hill of fucking beans to us. And then you're like, yeah, motherfucker, do your 48. And you think you're the shit. You know, it's like, dude, I'm going to be out in 48. I'm going to beat this case because you're full of shit, obviously, because you fucking suck at your job. And I'm going to get probation, a little smack on the wrist, and I'll still continue to do what I want to do while on probation because my probation officer's a bum piece of shit that don't check in. So I don't check in. And they call it even on the no check-ins, so I get away with whatever I want to. Oh, by the way, that's New York, New Jersey, Indiana, Michigan, everywhere, just about, because probation's a bullshit law. To me, I've noticed this in my family. Probation is a setup for failure. They know you're gonna fuck up. They just give you a short leash to choke your ass out with when they catch you fucking up. Now, let me ask you this. Okay. You're still pretty much a cop, right?
I'm
Basically.
retired now, but yeah, I'm a consultant for them, so yeah.
You're still a cop. That's why I say you're still a cop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you still work for New York, correct?
Yeah, state police.
NYPD, State police.
No.
Okay,
Maybe state
well,
police.
yeah. Okay. Now, this is a serious question because it's been dropped here. Unless you're being a total dickhead in public. Do you guys still consider public intoxication a misdemeanor?
You know,
Don't give me the don't give me the whole it depends on the situation. Okay, now if you see me walking down the street and I'm staggering, obviously I've had a lot to drink. I'm not causing any problems, but you notice I'm still staggering. And I'm just talking to myself, just random hand gestures, not causing trouble to the public. Now, do you guys still call that a public intoxication? I'm just curious
technically,
because
yes.
because I know the law up here where I'm from. So if you see me staggering and I'm not causing any problems to nobody, I'm not raising hell, I'm just talking quietly to myself and be like, dude, you're such an idiot with my hand gestures. Not throwing no gang signs or like, dude, like pointing to my head and then like, what are you thinking? What are you doing right now? Like in that kind of situation, what is that still public intoxication in the state of New York?
Technically, it is. But
And
you
now
know,
can
these guys, they have a right, depending on the situation. It's just like if you get pulled over for speeding. Depends how you handle the situation. He may be able to let you off with a warning, or he can arrest you.
okay
It can
now
be de-escalated or it can be escalated, depending on how the situation is.
see, and
Obviously,
that's
if you're just
that's
by
what
yourself and you're not bothering anybody, they're probably gonna tell you, look, just go home and sleep it off.
okay. See, and that's how it is up here. And that was my question. Now, if it's just me and I'm walking down the street and I'm thinking, throwing hand signs to myself like, you dumbass, what are you doing? Why didn't you just stay where you were at? You're safe. There was nothing to be afraid of. You could sleep it off, walk home in the morning, you know. And that's pretty much my question was, would you, if you were still a police officer, would you let something like that go if I wasn't causing a problem to nobody? Just me by myself, like thinking, and you were to stop me on the side of the road, and you asked like, "Yo, what's with all the hand gestures and all that?" And I'm just tell you bluntly, you know, I was just thinking to myself, "Yo, idiot, what are you doing? You should have stayed where you were." You know, like what would you do? What would you say in that particular moment?
I mean, obviously, I'm gonna assess the situation, and if there's nobody around, if you're not really bothering anybody, I'll just check your ID and just let you go home.
See, and that's to me, that's
That's
how it should be. If I'm not bothering nobody, I'm not harassing nobody. I'm not causing a problem. I'm being honest with you. You know, see, up here in
if
Indiana,
if
and
you have a cop who's married and his brother-in-law is always getting drunk and causing problems, obviously when he confronts you, he's probably gonna be a little bit
drunk and
stern.
belligerent, being an asshole.
Yeah,
Right. I understand
probably
that.
wants to take it out on you because he can't do it to his brother-in-law. So that's what I say. It
Well,
depends on the situation,
and that's
and
why
it
I'm
also
asking
depends
you.
on the officer too.
That's why I'm asking you because up here, um, our state of the union is okay. We in this state we no longer deal with public intoxication. Unless it is causing bodily harm. Then they will deal with it. Now, if a cop sees me staggering down the road, like as drunk as I am right now, I'm pretty fucking trash right now. I can't pass a field of sobriety to save my fucking ass. All right, I'm honest. You know how I am. I'm blunt. I'm honest. I will not fucking walk 1 foot in front of the other. I'll get 1 foot an eighth in front of the other, and I'll fall down. That's where the fuck I'm at right now, brother. A 12-pack and 6 shots of rum, and that's where the fuck I'm at right now.
So you've had 2 6-packs right now.
Basically, I'm at a 12-pack, yes. Absolutely fucking positive. I will not fucking lie to you. I'm pretty goddamn comatose right now.
You're definitely surfing for sure.
You your friend. God damn, Jay. No, but in the state of Indiana, there is so many public intoxication complaints that in this state now, as long as you are not being drunk and disorderly, you know what I mean, out in public, causing hell, raising Cain with everybody you fucking see. You could be passed out in a fucking ditch right now, sleeping it off, and they'll wake you up, they'll make sure you're sane, you can talk, you can speak, you know, they won't do no field. There's just that many, so many public intoxication right now in this state that it's not even a misdemeanor. It's like, if you can walk home under your own power, you're fine. But the next time I come and I see you and you're raising hell with people on the street that don't amount to you, that don't amount to nothing, I'm gonna take your ass to jail. That is our way of dealing with it, because there's so many misdemeanor public intoxication like things going on, and half of us, we're not raising hell, we're not talking to nobody, we're just trying to go from the local bar and walk home so we don't get a DUI. And that's exactly how our state rep put it. And he was like, I'm not, or our state prosecutor, that's how he put it. He was like, I'm not putting charges on these people that's doing the right thing and not drinking and driving. They're going to walk home. And he was like, oh,
you're breaking up. You're breaking up.
He said, as far as I'm concerned, if they're not being an asshole and minding their own business, these charges won't be filed. Because it's stupid. You're wasting my time, you're wasting state time, you're wasting state money, county money. So why should I file these stupid charges?
Yeah, I get it.
You know, do you know how many times my mom, before that state legislative law was passed, there's no longer a DUI unless you're being drunk and belligerent. My mom had 15 of those PI charges. Just walking down the road, minding her own business. Staggering a little bit, yeah, fine, that's cool. But she wasn't being loud. She was just trying to get home without being behind the wheel of a car. Put herself and others at danger. My mom ended up doing 15 months in a federal prison because of because of multiple public intoxication
Hmm.
infractions before the no PI rule was instated. Now, how do you feel about that? Like being and the law enforcement.
Again,
That's
you
something
know,
I've always wondered, and I know you personally as a cop, being a past cop, present, working for, or whatever.
look, you know, times are rough. People deal with certain things in different ways. If it's not something where it's going to be, a public, disturbance, I really don't see, you know, why you would continue to push the issue. Just especially if you know the person,
I mean, it
they're
doesn't
trying to do the right
matter.
thing.
It doesn't matter if you know them or not. You know, my mom had these 10, 15 charges of PI because she knew or thought, which to me it was the right thing. She wasn't behind the
Hmm.
wheel of a car. She was
Hmm.
walking, had her keys with somebody else. She didn't have keys to the car on her ever. Period. My mom is not a very responsible person, but I always drilled in her head. Even if you start the car and you're listening to music, just sitting there chilling, and you get out, a cop is nearby and sees you staggering, and you get back in, cop is
Yeah, you're
automatically
done.
going to think you're going to go.
Yep.
Automatically. That's their first thought.
Yep.
DWI, DUI, right here. Boom, bam. And because you're behind the driver wheel, even in your own parking, even on your own property, you can still get that charge.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you're even
She,
just napping.
yeah, even if you're just sleeping off your buzz, you can still get that shit.
Hmm.
Absolutely. We had a friend, I told her that. We had a friend not even 2.5 months later, family friend, got arrested in his own driveway for sleeping off a buzz before he went to town. Dude had been napping in his car for like 6.5, 7 hours before he went to town after having a few beers. He had like 3 or 4 beers. Dude's bigger than I am. 3 or 4 beers, he would have passed the breathalyzer test, no problem. Dude was 7'2", 245. He's a big dude. He could have passed breathalyzer, anything, clearly. But because the cop seen him put a beer on his front porch and fall asleep in his car, dude wasn't drunk, passed the breathalyzer test, passed the field sobriety test, did all that shit perfect. And the cop said, "Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take you to jail anyway because I seen you take a drink of beer, put it on your front porch, and sit in your car and listen to music." Dude passed all field sobriety tests, breathalyzer, everything. Still took him to jail. There went his license. He got probation for 6.5 years, drug and alcohol classes for 2.5 years. So how is that fair?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I need what we need here is cops like you, reps like you. Okay, the way I see it, yeah, you've had a lot to drink. You're not behind the wheel. You're out in public, but you're not being an asshole. So here's what we're gonna do. Cops in this shithole town. Okay, I got a beer outside right now. If a cop were to really be on a pissed off day and not have his quota for arrests or tickets or whatever, Me being as intoxicated as I am, I'm pretty fucking intoxicated. He could drive by my house right now, pull in my driveway, even if I'm rolling my windows up in my car. He could say, "No, sir, I seen you leave this driveway and you pulled right back in." Now, you know just as well as I do, in order for him to pull me over, he has to turn on his lights, correct? Any state. Any state, that is the law. True or false, as soon as you flip on them lights, your dashboard cam comes on.
Well, the call goes in too. So
Exactly. So now, if I'm already in my driveway and then he flips on the lights and says, "Well, that's DUI," and I've been sitting there for a hot minute, right? He sees me in there and I got a beer up on the roof, which I do quite occasionally. I'm out here in my car. I like to listen to my music, just in my car, me by myself. Got my beer always up on the roof, never in my car. Never. I'm smart. See, and I got it to where I usually have my beer over on the passenger side. I'm always on the driver's side. Now, in order for me to reach my beer, I have to, even with my sunroof open, I still have to get out of my car, reach all the way over to get my beer. All right. Are you picturing this? I've never done this. Just what I'm saying. All right. Now, I'm 5'7". Okay, so I can easily I have a little Dodge Dart, just a little bitty car. I can easily take my beer out from inside the car, through the sunroof, over to the passenger side, sit it down, and it'd still be in arm's reach. Okay, now when I'm in my car and I'm listening to my music, I never have my sunroof open, ever. So what I do is I'll take a drink of beer, I'll sit it over on the passenger side, and I'll sit on the driver's side, so I know I can't reach it. And then when I want another drink, I'll get out of my car, walk around the back, go to the passenger side, take another drink, set it back down, walk back to the driver's side. Is that still a DUI? Even if I can't reach it, and I'm in my own.
Yeah.
I'm in my own. Never left, never did nothing. Half the time,
you're basically skirting the law just by being in your car.
But with my car, I can hit my remote start, my keys will be in the house, and I'll still be outside in my car listening to music. Every 15 minutes, I have to come back in the house, hit remote start, go back out to my car. My keys are never, ever in my car when I.
Yeah, you see something like that, it depends on the cop. How they would, present that to the judge.
Okay, well, that's why I'm asking. Because when I do this quite a bit. I leave my car keys in the house, right beside the door. I'll hit my remote start, and I'll take my phone out to my car with me. My phone connects through Bluetooth and all that, and I'll listen to my music. When my car shuts off, I'll hit lock, or unlock, lock, remote start, and then I'll go right back out. So is that still, because I don't have the keys in my possession. They're still in my house. Would you still classify that as DWI, DUI? Because I obviously can't leave because my keys are still in the house. I don't have an extra key. My extra key got washed down the freaking river like 3 months ago. I have one key. See, I have, and that's what I've explained to cops when my shit goes off, because they've been called out here several times. Hey, your key's going off, but your car's going freaking bonkers. It's like, dude, I don't have an extra key. I have one key. My other key is probably in the freaking Gulf of Mexico by now, because it was gone like 4 months ago. You know, the only other one I have. Yeah, a whale ate that bitch and spit it out. A freaking dolphin ate it, spit it out. Goddamn, you know, like, my only other key is hanging on my wall. And that's where I always put it. So when I'm drinking and I want to listen to my stereo system, it's a pretty loud system, you know. I hit the remote start. I bring my phone out to my car. It connects. I jam for about 15 minutes. It dies. I come back in, lock, unlock, lock, remote start, go back out to my car. So would you, like, what would you call that? You know,
Me, I would just tell you to go back home, just get out the car, because technically, you know, that's not, can't do that.
I mean, I
Can't do that.
can.
Whether your keys are there or not. I
I
mean,
can,
personally, I
but
could
we
give a
do
fuck.
have a curfew. We do have a curfew, and I never ever go past that curfew. Our curfew here is 10:30. 10:30 Eastern time, same time you're on. Anything past 10:30 is a noise disruption to the community. You get a
Hmm.
citation, $150. You go to the courthouse, you pay it, whatever. You know. But here, we're such a small town. The people do this all the time, like I just explained. My
Hmm.
keys are in the house, blah, blah, blah. They still get popped with DUI, DWI. Well, how is that if your keys are still in the house? You can't stick your finger in the ignition and turn it to on or run and go. Even a push start button, you can't do that. It has to be in the car.
No, I know, I get that. You
So,
know,
like,
you
I
you do it,
don't.
it's not a big deal, but you're gonna have other people who are gonna try to get around it. They're gonna try to figure out a way how they can drive the vehicle without the keys being in their possession. You know, it's just a deterrent. You know,
I
just
know
make
how to
it.
do it. And the cops in this town know that I know how to do it because I used to boost cars, and they know I used to boost cars, and they
Hmm.
know that I don't do that shit no more. They know I do it smart, and I leave my shit in the house. I don't touch anybody else's vehicles. Like, there's a Bentley across the road. Like, right now, literally, there's a Bentley across the road. There's a
Convertible?
Royce. Well, hell yeah.
Nice.
There's a F12 Berlinale 4 houses down. I don't touch because Ferraris are fucking garbage to me. There's a Lamborghini Murcielago 6 speed, 8 houses down. I want to get my hands on, but I don't do it. Just saying. You know, there's so much potential around here, but I don't do it. That's not me anymore. I want to. I've come real close, but my good conscience has kicked in. This bitch has a tracking device. Don't touch it. You got a good family at home. You got a good job. Criminal record is expunged. You've done your time. Don't fuck up.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a Phantom Rolls down the freaking road that I would love to get my hands on. I'd love it. You know,
Makes two of us.
you know, a Phantom Rolls. Got the big old reclining back seat. You can lay in the trunk basically. Just a law. I was just curious because the laws for PI and DWI and DUI are different from state to state. So I wanted, which from what you're saying, it pretty much marries what's going on here in Indiana. Pretty much. And like you said, depending on the cop, you know, you could have a cop that's having a bad day and being a complete dick because he didn't meet his quota. He's going to be like, oh, you're out here staggering around on your property. That's a PI. Your ass is going to jail. You're not causing no problems, but you're still going to jail because I'm having a bad day. I'm behind on my quota. So fuck you. You're going to jail. Now, to me, what I call a drunken disorderly is, or a PI, you're staggering down the road, you're cussing everybody out, you're flipping everybody off, you're pissing while you're walking. But pissing while you're walking, that falls under, oh, what the fuck is that? Public indecency.
Hmm.
You know, you're a damn adult. Even when you're a teen and you're illegally drinking, you know, don't do that. Common courtesy. Don't piss down the road while you're freaking drunk. You know, I've done it. I know you've done it. Everybody's walked down the road fucking pissing drunk. Fuck everybody. I don't care. I'm drunk. I'm going to take a piss. I'm going to walk backwards here or forwards or whatever. I like to walk forward while I'm taking a piss. I don't know why. I just do. But, yeah, so far it all pretty much the same. Just depends on the cop, where you're at, whether he's having a piss off day or not. I don't know, dude. You should come up here and run for sheriff. God damn it, I'd vote for you.
That ain't happening. I'm done with that shit.
I'll continue being a consultant. Thank you. They still paying you good?
Yeah, decent.
Decent. I bet I make more than you do.
Probably do.
I don't know how I would, but I would. I know I make more than the sheriff in this town.
Yeah, nowadays it depends where you go, but in New York City, they're one of the lowest paid.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
Even after
You
bullshit
start
y'all
off I
go
think at
through?
26,000. 26,000 you
What?
start off. Yeah.
What
Work your way up
was
off of that.
uh what was Giuliani making during the 9/11 times? I'm curious. I know you were there at that time.
I don't
Like
know.
full-time cop, what was he making? What were you making at that
Yeah,
time?
I don't know what he was doing. Maybe about 100.
Wow.
Because he was the mayor.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you making during 9/11? Just curious.
I was probably bringing in about 45, something like that.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
So, what do you think you'd be making now, full time? Not being a consultant, not being a gopher. What do you think if you would have not went retired but still, you know what I mean, like full time like you were back then?
What would I be making now?
What would you be
Um,
making now if you would have stayed full-time cop? I can tell you what our cops are making in this town a year. I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now that I make more than the sheriff does. Our sheriff is making about 42K a year. I make pretty close to 48K a year running a machine. That's it. That's all I do. Is I push buttons, I make measurements, and I tell other people what to do. So now, my question to you is how is that fair? How is that fair that I do such an easy ass job and people like you and sheriff's deputies and city, county, state police put their lives on the line and make less than I do? How is that fair?
you know, money wise, that's basically what it is. Once you work for the government, once you work for the state, once you work for the
And
city, they're not going to have much to compensate you with. You will get excellent benefits. That's
now
where you make it up.
I'm going to stop you right there. Okay, in the state of Indiana, we have what is called Healthy Indiana Plan. It's called HIP. Okay, I'm on that. Do you know? Okay, here's what goes with HIP. Okay, I know I'm taking away from your playtime and all that, but you're going to be a little bit upset when you hear this. Okay, what is your insurance a month? After
Maybe
after deductibles and all that, what do you pay out of pocket basically? Is what I'm asking.
it's probably like about 100.
Do you know what I pay with this HIP plan?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I smoke. My government knows this. I drink. My government knows this. My insurance, that's emergency room, eye, dental, physician,
Mm-hmm.
medication, any kind, no matter what it is. No matter if it's a narcotic based, like a migraine pill or whatever. My insurance is 2150 a year. My copay, zero. Now Adair has a narcotic, naughty. She has a narcotic on hers for her migraine pill. So she pays $6 every time that I have to go and get this medication for her migraines because it's a narcotic. So I make more, I can claim more, and to me that isn't fair because you being a cop, all the cops in my town, all the cops in my state, they should be making more because your guys' lives are on the line every single day. You put that badge on, whether you're undercover, not, whatever, street unit, you know what I mean? Like to me that is
No, I get it.
unfair.
I get
And
it. That's always going to happen. That's always going to be a topic of discussion.
me as a person, I feel bad. You guys deserve way, way more than me because you guys have the balls to deal with this shit every day. Drunks, alcoholic, drugs deals, you know, what I mean? Murders, drive-bys, gangs, whatever, all that shit. I don't have to deal with that, you know. And I try to get people to understand this, you know. You might be on welfare. You have it made. We have men and women in law enforcement, military, drive an ambulance, doctors, nurses, RPNs, all this shit that can't get what we have because of their profession. And it's bullshit. To me, you guys should make way, way more than any of us.
Yeah,
Because
no, it doesn't work like that.
which is stupid. Why? Why?
Because it's all based on taxes. It's based on the taxes that are raised in the government, and they're the ones who pay the authority.
See, to me, if I was president, I would give all you guys a huge. I'm not saying I'm going to run because I don't have the money to run. I would give all you guys, anybody that deals with law enforcement, military, anything, huge, huge pay benefits. I would give all that, everything, everything. Yo, the tax money is your guys' money. It don't belong to people like me, you know? You
No,
guys
everybody
put
has a
your,
chance to, live a good life,
which
and
I agree
they're the
with
ones
that.
who they pick
I
their
do
profession.
I do agree with that. But men and women in law enforcement, military agencies, anything like that. Dude, you guys deserve that shit more than the average American. You know what I mean? Y'all's lives are out there on point, on risk every day.
Yeah,
Why?
no, I get it, but that's not how that
Why?
works.
Because
It's
you guys
just
love this country. You chose your profession because you love this damn country. It is number one in your hearts. You know what I mean? Like, people would not want me as president because I'd be like, yo, military's getting a huge pay raise. All police forces across the country get a huge pay raise. You know? Like, but I would be like Trump. I'd be like, no China, no Vietnam, no, no, we only want made in America shit. Some medications are acceptable. Some medications we don't have development for or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's just me being me. You guys put your lives at risk every day. EMTs, cops, military, even project military pilots every day have big tasks, put their lives at risk. You know, like,
some of them don't even know that they're flying with coke in their fucking plane.
Yeah, exactly. Like, like, oh, what the hell are you inspecting your full load? Like, I don't know, man. I spill this shit to people at work, and they look at me like I'm dumb. They look at me like, well, I don't want you as a damn president. Well, why the hell not? You got cops, military, EMTs, all these people putting their lives on the line every freaking day so that we could be a verified free country. Yes, we have taxes, which aren't free, but we have more freedom of speech, freedom of religion. Freedom of religion is my huge topic. Don't get. You should be able to worship God any way that you want. I don't give a damn what it is. I know with that potty word in there, it don't seem like it, but
Hmm.
you know what I mean, though. Like,
I get you. I get it.
I don't know, man. I'd run for president for real if I had the funds. I don't have the funds, nor well, I'm obviously old enough, but nobody would like where I would. Okay, imagine Trump times 10. He, he was a badass president. I love Trump as a president. That's me. Times 10. I'd be impeached within my first month because nobody liked what the hell I had to say or how I said it, or they'd be like, Trump who? Trump who? Get this dude out of office. He's a dick. No, I'm not a dick. I'm just being honest. You don't like it? Leave the country. I ain't keeping you here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm American people through and through. You know, I done told you. Law enforcement, military, I'll back you before I back any damn body because your lives are on the line every freaking day. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. How many times have you been called in on your day off? Hey, we need help here. Now. How many times? A lot. I'm sure. Tell me I'm wrong.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
You know what? Tell me I'm wrong. How many days have they called you? Hey Jay, can you come help on this case? We need you. We need your expertise. We'll pay you. We won't pay you. We don't know. How many times have you went in, worked for free because they didn't know if they could pay you or not?